Welcome to SDH's coverage of everything going on in USL Championship. We'll take you through the last 7 days, get you ready for the next 7 days, take you through the standings, all the news, and everything that you need to know when it comes to the second division in the United States. As always, no dilly, no dally zone, so we'll take you through what happened over the last 7 days. Last Friday, by the way, a couple of goalless draws, Hartford and Phoenix, FC Tulsa, Indy 11. 1-1 draw between Colorado Springs and Vegas Lights, which takes us to Saturday. Early match on CBS, Sacramento beats Detroit City at Keyworth by the final of 1-0. Oakland Roots on the road beat Miami at FIU 2-1. Pittsburgh continues their unbeaten ways, 1-1 draw with Loudoun United at Highmark. Birmingham Legion put 3 on Orange County SC at Protective. Rhode Island continues to win, 2-1 winners over North Carolina FC at Bern. And that gets us to one of our matches of the week. We go to Al Lang for Tampa Bay and Charleston. Here's your highlights, courtesy of our friends at the USL Championship, ESPN Plus, and YouTube.
Both with championship aspirations set to go on this Saturday night in St. Petersburg. And we are underway from Al Lang Stadium. Up the field, here's Emilio Icaza, Tampa Bay native back at home. Myers battling with Kleeman. Myers gets a shot off and it's knocked away. Malloy with a lot of space, winds up and it's just wide. Joma with a quick turn for Arteaga. Charleston defended it well. Here's Torres, left-footed shot, and it bounces in. What an effort from Juan David Torres, a left-footed bomb.
And this absolutely silenced the crowd because I think nobody saw that this was coming. Just so much space right there. This penetrating ball breaking a line into his feet. Again, just giving him too much space, goes off the left foot. Usually when you give that much space, someone's not going to punish you like this. But this is an incredible strike from the midfielder.
Just the second goal of the season for Torres. He was signed. Already 2 corners and now another set-piece opportunity for Charleston. If you're just joining us, Juan David Torres with a tremendous strike in the 9th minute. Left-footed effort from about 40 yards away to open the scoring. Rising up, and there's a second goal for the Battery. Graham Smith from out of the back with his first goal of the season.
And you could kind of feel this coming. Charleston has definitely had.
Allen slows the pace. Allen in behind Manjoma, space with the left foot. That cross goes off of a Rowdies player. Markanek at the back line, and Kleeman barely keeps it out of the goal and sends it out for a Charleston throw. Malloy plays it short. Gets it back from Torres. Allen with a lot of space as he drives it in. Punched out by far, it came right back to him, and he quickly smothers it.
They really have. And one thing you have to think about, when you have worked hard to get a multi-goal lead, you don't need to give anything simple to the opposition. So a lot of patience in 1v1 defending, no silly fouls. That's really important as they protect it. And as I say that,
Manjoma taken down in the box, and it's going to be a penalty.
And this is why you play the game. It's 3 against 2. A ball's played in right there. And just positioning is just no point for that foul. But Icaza has had a lot of destructive opportunities, and he does it in a bad spot right now.
Arteaga against Grinwis. And Arteaga delivers his 11th goal of the season. Brings the Rowdies to within 1.
And I love the reaction.
Kleeman holding it up. Here comes Rodriguez with a lot of pace. Right-footed shot off the post again. Here comes Torres. That shot blocked. Comes on for the Rowdies during the halftime break. So Robbie Nielsen looking to the 17-year-old youngster to try to ignite some action here in the second. First touch for Nate Worth. Nyangabiri Arteaga running on. He crosses it. A chance and a delivery. What a start to the second half for the Rowdies. It's Josh Perez with his first goal of the year.
Well, that'll get the crowd going right there. They're in the corner celebrating as a group, and that's not something we have seen in this first half. Now in the second half, you're seeing Arteaga come off this right side.
Here's Worth. Nyangabiri sends it in. A header from Jennings right into the stomach of Grinwis. Hilton sends it in. Back post and just wide. Great ball from Hilton. It was Kleeman on the end of it. Conway in his first season with the Batter, 22 years old. And the Rowdies going to bring on Damian Rivera and Blake Bodley. Torres has it with Manjoma defending. Markanek got around Doherty. Markanek just wide with the left-footed shot. Nearly his 20th goal of the year. Manjoma's moved over to the right side. Nyangabiri has been active, had a lot of action. Worth in the middle. Sets up a left-footed shot. Fernandez didn't get a ton of power on it. Grinwis, no problem. A lot of spin on that shot attempt from Fernandez. Hilton to play it into Nyangabiri. Rivera with Grinwis out. Rivera taken down, and there's a foul.
The ball to get past you, and if the ball gets past you, you don't want the player to, but it's a bad moment to do it. This is really good work from Nyangabiri, getting the ball in the middle third. He just gets it over the top, and Rivera's been a bright spot since he's come into the game, but it's absolutely reckless. I think when Grinwis is out, he realizes this is going to be a big opportunity, and I'm beaten, so if he's in behind, this is going to be a goal.
Worth takes it. Oh, and it's in! 17-year-old Nate Worth with a moment of brilliance as he scores for the first time in his pro career. Saw J.C. Griggs checking his watch. We're now beyond the 10 minutes. Fernandez plays it for Rivera. Rivera slides past, and Rivera puts an exclamation point on a Rowdies win over the league leader. Given up more than 2 in any match this season. The Rowdies get 4, and they get a decisive victory over the Eastern Conference leading Charleston Battery.
Big come-from-behind win for Tampa Bay in that one in a 6-goal thriller at Al Lang. Lou City, not to be outdone, put 4 on Monterey Bay at home. At AutoZone Memphis 901, 1-0 winners over San Antonio FC, and that gets us to our second match of the week. At Southwest University Park, New Mexico United takes on the homestanding El Paso Locomotive. Our buddy Duke Keith on the call. Here's your highlights, courtesy of our friends at the USL Championship, ESPN Plus, and YouTube.
You throw the records out the window when it comes to derbies.
Yeah, that's a derby. Derby is a different game.
And we are underway from Southwest University Park. A very clear contrast today between which team is which. New Mexico in its gold. Javier Nevares trying to break it up. Rivas tries a shot squarely. at Jamali Waite, who this week earned his 3rd save of the week. Voted on by the fans this season.
Great season for Jamal. Great season, great participation on the Copa America.
And we pointed out earlier, 6 players now who've seen regular minutes are out of the lineup tonight. So it's been a patchwork. Trying for Hurst around the corner. Yuma able to bounce that off. And a point to the spot. It's going to be a penalty. Yuma's called for the foul. Wait, guessed right, but it wasn't fast enough. Greg Hurst easily slots it to the corner, and United takes a 1-0 lead in the 14th minute.
There's a moment
in that span. We talked about New Mexico seizing that first big opportunity, which of course they did with the penalty. Locomotive will be hard-pressed to try and find some offense on their home pitch tonight. That's the one thing.
that is them.
United with 25 goals this season. Locomotive last in the league with 15. The turnover, though, promising. Laid off, laid back again. Having a go, it's in! Nevarez with the volley equalizes. Javier Nevarez from outside the box.
Wonderful shooting from Nevarez. They had the pontation. The key for him. Good shooting. Strong pass.
Locomotive's bench. They want to see the replay on the big screen. And why not? The ball just given up.
On the area. That's no Sousa.
Locomotive desperately trying to make something work offensively here. Good switch out to Hines. Hines in it for the score. Rivas, beautiful one-touch soccer, but the flag is up. It won't count. Looks to be Flanagan to take this one. In-swinging ball, headed out surely by Yuma. Again, though, New Mexico United controls the possession. Rivas, or rather Micheletto. Over the top, knotted down into the middle. It's Bruce. So well worked. Muhammad back to Bruce, and it's Daniel Bruce to give United the 2-1 lead on the stroke of the 69th minute.
Wow, it's an under for goal. And the under for goal is that they starting on a good cross, a beautiful cross, on the good setback, and score. So if you saw all the playing, that's a beautiful goal. Look at the cross.
Micheletto.
Yes.
Muhammad looked like he was going to go for goal, and they did score twice on the road in Albuquerque earlier this year. Over the top. Whoa. Daniel Bruce, so well done. Bruce knocked away Jamali Waite. Oh, they are finding number 25. Whoa. Over the top are United.
So what a touch for the
Nevarez, so beautiful to Nick Hines. Hines floats one. Too far ahead for Moreno. Here in a bit. But it is a Locomotive corner, and it is Eric Calvillo. Set piece. Opportunity headed clear. Good effort by Mohamed to be there for it. Nevarez from the back, over the top. Again, Mohamed, it'll be a foul on Nevarez, and that is going to be his second yellow.
Whoa.
I don't know about the second yellow. The first was pretty obvious.
Good reaction from the keeper.
And it's 2-on-1. Here's Hurst walking in again. Hurst, Jamali Waite, the bounce, Waite again. Double save, this one on Nana Hosul. After Hurst was walking in, Jamali Waite Still keeps this within reach for Locomotive. That's a handball. Quickly restarted. That's a foul and a free kick coming. And a yellow card for Zacarias. Walking in, the Scotsman thought he had his brace. Hosu on. And that is the end of the match. New Mexico United with the season sweep.
Big win for New Mexico United on the road. They had to turn around in the midweek to take on Vegas. It would be a 2-1 loss to Vegas at the Lab. Also on Wednesday, Hartford Athletic 1-0 winners at home against Detroit City. So that gets us into the standings and how things are laid out right now. Prinks Performance standings presented by our friends at Prinks Tires. And still we have those three distinct groups in the East. Group number one, really, Lou City, Charleston, and if you want to include Tampa Bay, we can. 44, 43, and 38 points. Tampa Bay has won 3 in a row and beaten in their last 4. Also on the beginning of group number 2, it's Indy 11, who's drawn 3 of their last 4, by the way, 32 points. Birmingham Legion, they've hit each column once in their last 3. They're at 31. Detroit City, 2 more wins than Rhode Island FC. They're both at 28 points. Heading in opposite directions, though. Detroit City's lost 3 of 4. Rhode Island unbeaten in their last 5. Loudoun United at 27 points through 20 matches. They have only drawn twice in their last 3, so 2 points in their last 3 matches. They are in the 8th slot when it comes to playoffs. Below the playoff bar, North Carolina FC's at 23, and Pittsburgh is now unbeaten in 3. They are at 22. Hartford Athletic is at 21, as they have hit each column once in their last 3. And the Miami FC at 2-17 and 2. Goal difference of minus 28, 8 points on the season. They have lost 5 in a row. In the Western Conference, it is New Mexico United, match in hand, 3 points ahead of Sacramento, 38 points to 35, and that sets us up for group number 2. Roots are at 32 points right now. Memphis 901, they are alternating wins and losses, and they have won 3 of 5. They're at 31 points, 1 win ahead of Vegas Lights, who have also played 1 more match. Vegas unbeaten in their last 5. They've won 4 in a row. Colorado Springs is at 28 points in 6th place. They only have 1 point in their last 3 matches. Orange County's in 7th at 27. Monterey Bay is 8th at 26. Below the playoff bar right now, Phoenix Rising is at 25 points. They've hit each column once in their last 3 with a loss, a win, and a draw. FC Tulsa is at 22 points. San Antonio is at 20. El Paso is 3-14 and 3 with a goal difference of minus 16. They're at 12 points in the Western Conference right now, 12th out of 12. So that sets us up for all of the news and notes and everything that you need to know going in. And it is Player of the Month nominees for July, is including someone right now who might be looking to Europe to find his next challenge. Nick Marcanich is there along with Wesley Leggett from Loudoun, Johnny Rodriguez from Oakland, and Johan Peñaranda for FC Tulsa. So Marcanich, Leggett, Rodriguez, and Peñaranda are your Player of the Month nominees, presented by our friends at Konami eFootball. Fan vote, 51% of the poll, goes through Monday at noon Eastern. Technical committee, 25%. National media is 24% for determining who gets the Player of the Month selections. For Nick Marcanich, strike rate of a goal every 72 minutes, conversion rate of 1 out of 3, goals added mark of plus 2 1/3, good for second in the championship. Leggett, 3 goals, 2 assists, 4 appearances, a goal contribution every 56.4, and he posted a shot conversion rate of 3 out of 8, goals added mark of just under plus 2, tied for third in the league. Johnny Rodriguez, 4 goals and an assist in 4 appearances, averaging a goal every 87.5 minutes, posting a shot conversion rate of 2 out of every 5. And Johan Peñaranda, 3 shutouts, 14 saves, save percentage of 93.3, and a goals prevented mark of minus 4.22 over the past month. Those are your 4 nominees, and you've got, if you are a fan interested in voting, you have until Monday at noon. News out of Charleston, Aaron Malloy could return before the end of the championship's regular season. Good news for them. Phoenix Rising at the corner of 38th and Washington is announcing the arrival of Tomas Angel on loan from LAFC. And that gets us into what to watch, where to watch it, and how to watch it. Your viewing guide from the 31st through the 3rd. And once again, it's through the variety of networks that the USL Championship is attached to. So you kind of have to keep your head on a bit of a swivel. It will start off with Friday night, Charleston and Indy, Golasso Network at 7:30. Saturday on Big CBS, Detroit City and Rhode Island at 4 Eastern. The Plus has Legion and Hartford, Loudoun and the Miami FC. Memphis 901 and El Paso, Switchbacks and Phoenix Rising, New Mexico United, Lou City, San Antonio and FC Tulsa. Golasso Network has Monterey Bay and Tampa Bay Rowdies at 10 Eastern. Orange County and North Carolina FC is on the Plus. On the Deuce, Sacramento and Pittsburgh at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. In League One, it is Charlotte and Lex SC. That one's on the Plus, as well as Chattanooga, Central Valley, South Georgia and Spokane, Union Omaha, Forward Madison, Northern Colorado, and Richmond. So keep an eye on all of that as you go this weekend. Remember, goal and save of the week, you can vote until Thursday and Friday, respectively, when it comes to what you're looking for with the championship save of the week. And the goal of the week, go to uslchampionship.com, and you can be a part of the process. Don't forget, always follow along the USL Championship on all of their social media platforms, on Facebook, on the 280-character app, on YouTube, and on the Gram. So that is what you can do to keep an eye on everything going on in USL Championship as the season turns into the month of August. So since it is turning into the month of August, let's go through the schedule and let you know what to watch, where to watch it, how to watch it, and juice boxes, if applicable, for everything in USL Championship. Remember, we did say 7:30 Friday night at Patriots Point, Charleston and Indy 11. Busy Saturday. Keyworth at 4 o'clock, Detroit City hosting Rhode Island. Protective has Legion and Hartford at 7:30 Eastern, along with Loudoun hosting the Miami FC at Segra. 8:30, AutoZone Park, Memphis 901 hosting El Paso. Widener Field, beautiful downtown Colorado Springs. 9 Eastern, Colorado Springs and Phoenix. At the Lab, New Mexico United hosting Lou City. And at Toyota Field, San Antonio FC hosting FC Tulsa. 10 o'clock at Cardinal, Monterey Bay hosting Rowdies. Championship Soccer Stadium, Orange County hosting North Carolina FC. And at Hard Health Park, Sacramento Republic hosting Pittsburgh Riverhounds. That is the rundown of the matches that are going on in USL Championship. Let's take a peek and see if we have any juice boxes before we go when it comes to the activity going on in USL Championship. So traditionally, it usually comes out maybe the day before in some instances. Others, they just kind of sit and wait until match day. But Charleston right now at a minus 270. They are favored against Indy 11. Indy 11 is almost at a plus 620, draws a plus 365. On Saturday's action, Detroit City, a home dog slightly to Rhode Island FC at a plus 148. Detroit City's a plus 162. Birmingham a minus 154 hosting Hartford. Loudoun a minus 263 hosting the Miami FC, who's basically north of plus 580 to win. Memphis 901 a minus 175 against El Paso Locomotive, who's north of plus 415. Colorado Springs a plus 104 hosting Phoenix Rising at a plus 227. New Mexico United a home dog, considering this is the third match in a week, and Lou City comes to town. Lou City's a plus 142, draws a plus 250, and New Mexico United is a plus 161. San Antonio minus 147 as FC Tulsa comes to town at a plus 320. Monterey Bay is a big underdog as they host Tampa Bay at a minus 169. Monterey Bay a plus 384, draws a plus 304. Orange County a plus 170, slide home underdog to North Carolina FC at a plus 146. And Sacramento minus 102, hosting Pittsburgh Riverhounds at a plus 282. And your draw is a plus 216. If you're in market and can hang out and watch the second division and be a part of the growth of the sport in any of those markets, please do. Recommend it. And you can sit there and say, I knew him win. But you go from there. If you're in market and can't make it, then what you can do, follow along on local providers. And you can also follow along on streaming services and keep abreast of everything going on there. And if you are out of market, still want to follow along, Go to social media, follow along there. Go to your streaming services, follow along there, and come back and visit us every single week as we lay out everything going on in USL Championship. For everyone here at SDH, I'm just John. Thanks for dropping by. Enjoy the action in USL Championship. Play safe, everybody. Enjoy the game.